stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. Prater ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. Dylan Laube on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. May now from the gun. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's May to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
May trying again here on 2nd. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Straight ahead with Jeanty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. This is Jeanty on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's completed right side. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Raider first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Going play action, May. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Then again, it's McBride. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray.
Oh,
Great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the
3rd and
ground.
6.
3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Go here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. A little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few birds.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May.
Oh, got picked.
Intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. 1st and 10, Murray. Here's a screen, it's Conner. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Now motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, it's Murray.
Nice.
Here he goes, Raiders got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got Jones for the completion. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Yards on the play. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Conner will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Brought down just shy.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Here's another for it.
Shoot.
And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Conner touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. now be with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
They'll toss it. Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Exit third down and 12 yards to go.
To the air on third and long.
Come on.
They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
A 10-yard loss.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 3rd down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Connor here from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. With Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Murray on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the 1st down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Going on 1st down. Here's Murray.
Nice.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards.
2nd and 21.
Back to throw, Murray. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
3rd and 21.
3rd and long for him here. Drops it off to Connor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Sign run here for May. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Ready to start this drive with Connor. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Murray set up to throw. Now he takes it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Connor trying the right side. Still has some space inside the 35. Brings this down to the 14-yard line. Now following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Guys play straight ahead. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Ready to throw here on 3rd.
Come on.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. May on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. 35 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. May now from the gun. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 15 yards. And
Here's May to the air. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Back to throw it. That one complete to St. Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Giving this to Genty. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So it's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. It's a screen play to JT.
Come on.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponents. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dortch now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field and led by their receiver. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First call here coming from the shotgun. Connor gets in here to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're through 3 here. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Second down now, 7 to go.
19, set.
One play action here, Brissett. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
To the sideline and incomplete.
19.
Darian Porter.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. Pass caught by Jack Bench. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running on first with Mostert. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, O'Connell.
at the 47-yard line.
Oh.
Thomas, but it's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey,
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, Brissett. That one is incomplete.
Nice.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
He's back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. O'Connell here from the gun. Finds him on a crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Raiders needing 4 points.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. To throw. It's on target to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. 1st down now, ball at the 33. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. One final shot. That finds Besh. Complete. And he's going to be stopped.
Ah, I was so close.
The end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end.
Oh, well.
No time left. 0s on the clock. This game's over. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.